Oh, landmines and jellyfish, welcome back to Knives, I guess, and somehow I've managed to avoid the Noid for all these years, and I'm not sure how I've done it. Anyhow, I was trawling through my video feed looking for something to watch, and I stumbled across Randy WSG's open tag, Twofer Tuesday work knives. No explanation was given for the specifics on that, but I'm assuming 2 work knives for Tuesday, and I'm going to double dip on this. It'll be a twofer because this is from 2 different parts of my life. The first 2 are going to be from when I was in really hard use environments and really abusing everything I owned. And I mean abuse. The first one we're going to look at is one that I've had since 1998 or so. And the acquisition and use of this thing is its own separate story. If you want to hear that, let me know in the comments. It's not that exciting, but I'll talk about it. And this is a Schrade old-timer beast. And this thing has been absolutely fantastic. I have put this through bales and bales and bales of pine straw. I've used it to cut stuff out of the bottom of mowers. I've used it to cut branches out of my way. I have just put it through absolute hell. It's been packed with dirt. It's been pretty much underwater. Like, it's been through everything. You can kind of see the scars it's picked up. And I had to grind a new tip on this thing. I snapped it off, hollowing out a golf ball. And yeah, I've done dumb things with this thing, and it's just soaked it up and kept coming back for more. This thing survived about 5 emergency moves because I made bad decisions in who I decided to associate with while I was trying to stay baked years and years ago. It survived my first marriage and the divorce, and I left a Benchmade on the work table in the basement when I left that house, but I made sure this came with me. I am very, very attached to this thing. I love this knife. The other one... and this rode through roads and grounds on Dobbins Air Reserve, roads and grounds at the University of West Georgia, working at Scott's Lawn Service, and I mean, it has done so much work. After that, I started working at golf courses doing greenskeeping, and I got this thing because I wanted a pocket clip and some of the more modern comforts. And when I got this, I didn't realize it was an assisted opener, and this is the first assisted opener I ever had. And this is a Schrade SCH A308, something like 30B, just letter salad. And, I got this because I like the shape. I love weird stuff like this. I wish Schrade would do more weird stuff like this, and I say that about everybody. Do more weird stuff. CRKT, I'm looking at you guys. Come on. Y'all are the champions. And it's got the chameleon paint. Like, this thing just tickles my inner dork. And, this thing's cut a ton of rope. It's also cut stuff out of the reels of the greens mowers and out of the reels of the rough mowers. It's cut hose. It's cut through so much stuff, and it's gotten scarred and dinged up and beat up. And, it's put in its work, and it's put in its hours. And I really like this thing. They don't make them anymore. Like, you got to trawl eBay to find one. And for something like this, it's probably not worth putting that much effort into it. I just have a soft spot for it because it's treated me so well and put up with way more abuse than it should have for so long. Now, my current life and current work life is much more light duty and much more civilized. And one of the ones that's been getting the most carry time is my Civivi Bull Mastiff, and that's just because this thing's been an absolute champ. It carries very comfortably in the waistband. It lays flat. It's a lot of fun to whip out, and people freak out because they see it as a large knife, and for me, it's like an intermediate size at most. Because I got like cold steels. I've got the Kaiser Sheepdog XL. I've got other stuff like that just dwarf this thing, but this has been really good all around for an EDC and a usable blade for cutting plastic off of pallets, cutting plastic straps, cutting up cardboard when I want to. I don't really need to. It has treated me very well, and it's gotten a lot of hours. The one that I reach for most often now, though, is my Devo Knives Growler V2 prototype. And this is one of the coolest things I own by like a mile. And it's also one of the best knives I've ever carried. And I mean that in the best possible way. This is one of the best knives, hands down, I have ever put in my waistband. It is nice, it's flat, it's comfortable. The flick on this feels really good. The blade profile and the grind on this make it super slicey. I love carrying and using this thing. And it's gotten a lot of time on it. And this is a D2 blade. What is it? The production version has a different blade steel. I think it's like 124 cm or something nicer than D2. And when I bought this at Blade Show 23, the guy that sold it to me is like, I got to tell you, it's D2. I'm like, I don't care. It's a prototype. It's cooler than what I'm carrying right now. I have to have it. It's a prototype. And I'm so glad I got it. This thing is phenomenal. And I tried to get one when they released because I got it way before they released. and I was just priced out of it, just right out of the gate, and I wasn't able to get it when they dropped, and they aren't available anymore. More of them may show up, I don't know, but if you can get your hands on a Growler V2, I highly recommend it. This is a phenomenal EDC, hands down. But those are some of the work knives that I've got, and currently I rotate through so many of them that, they don't all get a lot of time and a lot of abuse, but those two have gotten carried a lot. They are fantastic knives, hands down. But, tag somebody else if you want to drop a video showing your 2 favorite work knives. By all means, I'd love to watch them. But thank you so much for watching. And again, I'll plug the subscribe. I want to hit 1,000, and I want to start giving stuff away and doing fun stuff. But all that being said, y'all have a nice day.